Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I want to talk cars, and whenever we mention cars over YouTube, it's almost mandatory to mention Tyler Hoover, an automotive writer who buys, flips, and sells old, suicidal cars and documents the entire process on his YouTube channel, Hoovies Garage. Based in Wichita, Kansas, Tyler maintains a revolving collection of cars that he has titled the Hooptie fleet, mainly consisting of the cheapest vehicles which come in dire and rather questionable states. He shares the difficulties faced in owning and fixing said Hoopties on the channel, where he receives a bunch of feedback, ranging from the opinions and offers or purchases made to advice about dealing with a particular issue. 34-year-old Tyler runs one of the most popular car enthusiast channels, but it is just by the virtue of being a compulsive car buyer. In fact, reality has even more layers to that. Hoover used to sell cars at a local Chevrolet dealership during his college days. Equipped with his knowledge of cars, he set up his own dealership, which unfortunately did not perform well in the sales and had to be shut down. He started the YouTube channel in 2018 and started making videos full-time in 2018, while the Hoopties fleet is quite impressive in both quality and quantity. Tyler mostly brings in the cheapest cars he can find, and of course, these cars come with their own set of problems. However, Tyler has a dealer's license, which provides him access to other dealer auctions. This in turn allows him to buy cars for wholesale cheap prices. That's one rung of the ladder, simplified. On the next part, about flipping the cars. Hoover has a mechanic friend who goes by the alias The Car Wizard, who's responsible for pinpointing the problems with the cars and rectifying them. And honestly, with the amount of car purchases made by Tyler, the problems are surely not going to end anytime soon. Although these things that we've discussed only provide a preliminary cushioning to Tyler's finances, there are still some bad purchases which turn out to be sinkholes in the face of a good deal. For example, in a week's old video, Tyler purchased a vintage Trans Am that caught fire before he could even get to work on it. But still, Tyler owns the process with all its highs and lows. He doesn't pretend to act like an all-knowing entity who's above the normal human, and tends to embrace the silliness and goofiness of a purchase made on a whim. And this only serves to endear his audience, as his honesty makes them trust him even more. The most popular video on Tyler's channel is at 5.6 million views, which is a one-year update on the broken Mercedes S600 V12 that he had bought for $4,500. At the end of the day, Tyler makes use of his connections to take risks that most people without his experience might not be confident enough to make. And this gives his audience the chance to experience the thrill of adventure without having any real stake in the game. He takes the risk and they love watching him work through all the problems, or not, to their amusement. Despite the setbacks, Hoover eventually gets stuff done, and everyone gets to learn something from it while being entertained by the stunt he has to pull off. Meanwhile, there are some people who find satisfaction in the fact that there's still a lot of life left in the trashed up cars he purchases and show the value in doing one's own work, or in simply recycling running used cars. The repair work done on the cars gives the viewers an opportunity to reminisce about the time spent with their fathers while working on automobiles in the garage. As per the norm, they might have been subjected to tough love, which they get the chance to understand retrospectively. And yet, the most fun aspect of the channel is the sheer unpredictability of the content. In one episode, he might be entombing one of his Hoopties to see if it'll still run after a year. Another might be about buying the cheapest Tesla he could find in the market. And the title of the video, "I accidentally bought a new Ford F-150 Lightning EV truck," goes on to prove exactly this. After sustaining the flipping business for so long, Tyler has started to give away some of the finished products to other YouTubers. Based on the popularity of the channel, Tyler has been offered a reality TV show titled Car Issues. Consisting of 12 episodes, Hoover finds and buys 24 rare and otherwise interesting cars that are being sold at suspiciously low prices. The only caveat is, the cars are being picked up by him and taken on various adventures, including off-roading, visiting Midwestern roadside attractions, and the like, before being repaired. The channel, created in September 2016, has gathered 365 million views till date through 542 videos. As per the current stats, his monthly income from YouTube would be over $10,000, which does not include affiliate earnings and such. Aside from the channel, he also has an online store selling hoodies, tees, keychains, mugs, stickers, and such. You can use the link in the description to get a slice of this absolute mad lad energy by visiting Hoover's Garage. Drop me a like if you enjoyed watching the video so far, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel to watch such content on a regular basis.